in which SCs live, the children, if somebody asks them what is your address, then they'll really will be in shock to say that they are from Harijana colony. But that identity is imposed upon them. As a child, you have a right to be creative. As a child, you have a right to feel equal. As a child, you have the right to access to the best possible resources of knowledge. Once you are scared, once you are robbed of your freedom, once you are robbed of your liberty, and you can't live like a complete human being.
ఆయనకు బట్టలంటే ఇవంటే అన్నీ ఇష్టంలే. ఆయనకు ఆల్వేస్ 18 hours చదివేవాడు మా బాబు.
ప్రవీణ్ ఒక విలేజ్లో పుట్టినాడు, ఈరోజు ప్రపంచం మొత్తం మీద వెలుగుతున్నాడు. ఈ విషయంలో మేము చాలా సంతోషపడుతున్నాం. ఇంకొకరికి చెప్పాలంటే అంటే సంతోషంతో ఏడుపు వస్తుంది.
సంతోషమే అది.
This young police officer, an alumnus of the residential institution, refused plum postings and requested to be given an opportunity to serve his community. Today, he is spearheading this unique institution as the secretary of the Telangana Social Welfare Residential Education Institution.
Society, in this case, wants to take these children at a very young age, say starting from 11th year of their life, and they are admitted into our society schools. We have all residential schools in which we conduct an entrance examination, and then we take the children who are able to read and write and who can understand at least basic English and then basic numeracy, and then we take them into our schools at 5th class, and we give them a best possible education in our schools, and then we leave them at the age of 17. In other words, after they pass intermediate, that is +2.
Recognizing the deep scars that centuries of oppression leaves and understanding the need for a holistic environment for healing, these institutions have ensured that scholastic learning is imparted in an ambience of serenity that empowers the body, mind, and soul. The best of facilities is provided to all the students with opportunities for each child to realize their full potential. Unlike other schools, the presumption here is that every child has the innate knowledge and wisdom which, if given the right platform, will give astounding results. The teachers are trained accordingly. Although they take the role of second parents, constant training equips them to become catalysts in the overall development of the child.
I have learned many things in the last few years, like training in reading wise, which went for complete 1 year, where I learned playway method of teaching, and that teaching helped me a lot in inventing new things, in improving my teaching, and which made the students active in the class, participate in all the programs, and not only that, all the students could learn all the things. Earlier I used to take like lecture method, and after taking this reading wise program, I started teaching in a playway method, mixing with the students, playing with the students, or preparing models. Many new things I invented, and the students, after 6 months, they started giving new ideas to me, that how to have a class, or how to make a new methods in models, or new teaching, or what else we can do.
But academics is not the only focus. Value-based education and nurturing humanness is the norm for all residential institutions. For example, for Gopal, a bright high school student, going home during the school vacations is also about tutoring and educating children in his neighborhood. His mother works in the fields to sustain the family. But poverty does not hinder Gopal's generosity of spirit, a quality he learns every day in his school.
బాగా చదువుతాడు అనుకో గోపాల్, అయినా మంచిగా చదువుకుంటాడు. చిన్నగా ఉన్నప్పటి నుంచి నాకు తెలుసు. తెచ్చుకోవాలి, మాకంటే వెళ్ళని పరిస్థితిలో చదివిలేరు. మా బతుకులే గిట్టున్నాయి, వీళ్ళు మాత్రం చదవాలని కోరిక ఒకటే సార్, మంచిగా పెద్దగా కావాలి.
గోపాల్ మా బ్రదరు. గోపాల్ అన్ని విధాలుగా మా ఆర్థిక పరిస్థితులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని ఆయన పై చదువులు చదవాలని, అదేవిధంగా సివిల్స్లో ఆయన విజయం సాధించాలని మేము మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాము.
నేనైతే చదవలేదు, నాకైతే చదువురా, కూలి చేసి చదివిపిస్తాను వాళ్ళ భవిష్యత్తుకు.
These children are not only superhuman beings, but also super students. Many such super students provide satellite education through Mana TV, which is one of the most widely watched TV programs. With the best of infrastructure, the most committed teachers and a learning environment which ensures every student gets a chance irrespective of their potential, the students are also exposed to the world outside, with alumni visiting the institution, interns and volunteers from other countries interacting, and most importantly, given opportunities to interact with students from other schools.
By design, we have got more number of girls' schools than boys, because we find when the schools were started, it was a very conscious decision to give more focus on the girl children, because they are undoubtedly neglected. No parent wants the girl children to be educated. They want to be domestic helps, or they want to be looking after the younger children, siblings and things like that. So getting the girl child out of the family and then putting her onto the education path, and then showing her a bright future of becoming a doctor, an engineer, a police officer, an administrative service officer, and now a lawyer, and getting into entrepreneurial areas. So we have now created a yearning for these children to think of something beyond what they have ever dreamt, something beyond their village, beyond the family. Then we are also thinking that they have got also a role to educate their own families.
The transformation is not only among the children, but also among their families. Slowly but surely, more and more parents understand the importance of education. They had no access to such opportunities, but they're committed to ensure that even their daughters are not denied this chance. Unique programs such as Impact and Quest have been designed to bring about an attitudinal change in the parents.
One program is Quest and one program is Impact. After completing every quarter and before leaving for their vacation, we are conducting one Impact program, that is parents meeting. And in parents meeting, we are giving them psychological approach, how to deal with girl children and how to send the girl children to institutions immediately after vacation, how to handle means how to give utmost importance to the feelings of girl children. So this all also is being taken up in Impact programs, and we are training parents also, that is good parenting, conducting some programs and quiz programs to parents also, and now we are planning to give one diploma certification course to on good parenting. Quest is one program, every principal in every month at least 2 or 3 places she or he visits, and then we go to their place. Maybe it is a hut or maybe it is in a remote area, and we are looking for the change in their living also. That is how the child behaves. The child goes back to parent in the vacation. We can see many changes. Now they recognized the importance of the studies, and they recognized the importance of a girl child's feelings, and then everyone is now into the girl child to get chances for going into further studies and then achieving something or other in future.
Malathi, a bright and brilliant student, is able to pursue her education thanks to her parents who, despite fighting starvation, are convinced that they will get their daughter educated.
మా అమ్మ నాన్న కూడా చదువు రాదు, మా అన్నను మా తమ్ముని చదివిపించారు, నన్ను చదివించలేరు. ఎందుకంటే ఈమె ఆడపిల్ల, తొందరగా పెళ్లి చేస్తే అయిపోతుందని ఆమె నన్ను చదివించలేరు. నేను చదివిపోయినందుకు నాకు 3 కూతుళ్ళు పుట్టినరు. కొంతమంది పెళ్లి చేయండి, పిల్లలు అయ్యి ఎంతగంట చదివిస్తారు, కట్నాలు ఇవన్నీకే మీకు శాతం అవుతుందా, మీరు పేదోళ్ళు కదా అని ఎంతోమంది మాకు చెప్తున్నారు. కానీ నేనే 12 సంవత్సరాలకు పెళ్లి చేసుకొని తొందరగా పిల్లలు పుట్టి నాకే పని శాతం అవుతలేదు. ఇప్పుడు నా పిల్లలు ఇంత జల్దీ పెళ్లి చేస్తే వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు? ఒకటే ఆశతో మస్తు చదివిపిస్తున్నాం. మేము ఎప్పుడు మాత పొలం తక్కువ ఉన్నది, మేము ఒక్క ఎకరన్నర ఏముంటుంది, అందులో వర్షాలు లేక పంటలు అస్సలే వండతలేవు. రోజు కూలి చేస్తున్నాము, రోజు కూలి చేసి ఆ కూలి పైసలు అట్లనే ఖాయం పెట్టి వాళ్ళకు ఏం కావాలంటే అది ఇప్పిస్తున్నాం. మేము తినము, మాకు తినాలంటే కూడా ఒక్కొక్క రోజు తిండి కూడా సరిగా ఉండదు ఇంట్లో, కానీ వాళ్ళు మాత్రం చదువుకునాలి, వాళ్ళు మంచిగా కావాలి, మేము కష్టపడుతున్నాం కదా, మా పిల్లలు కష్టపడకూడదు అని మస్తు కష్టపడి చదివించుకుంటున్నాం. మేము కష్టపడ్డందుకు మా పిల్లలు మంచిగా చదువుకుంటున్నారు.
మా పిల్లలు ఎంత పెళ్ళిళ్ళకి వచ్చినా కానీ మేము చదివించాలని పెళ్ళిళ్ళు చేయకొచ్చినాం. మేము ఎంతనైనా బాధపడి వాళ్ళ ఉద్యోగం వచ్చిన దాకా వాళ్ళ కాళ్ళ మీద వాళ్ళు నిలబడ్డదాకా పెళ్ళి చేయాలని అనుకోలేము. మేము పొలంలో పని చేసి పత్తో ఇత్తో మక్కలు, జొన్నలు, పెసాలు, మినుములు అన్నీ పెట్టి మేము ఎంతో కష్టపడి వ్యవసాయం కొట్టుకుంటా కూలి పని, వ్యవసాయం చాలకపోతే కూలి పని కూడా చేసి వాళ్ళని ఎట్లనైనా చేసి పైకి తేవాలని నా ఉద్దేశం.
Thousands of Malathis and Gopals studying in these institutions are stories of hope and possibilities. The institution, which not only provides quality care in terms of food, clothing and shelter, is also the epicenter of overall development. From yoga to literature, dramatics and music, to sports and games, and most importantly, the best of academic education. Today, each student of this institution is proud to call themselves as SWAERO, a unique identity of empowerment and inclusion. They pledge each day to practice their 10 commandments, a value-based way of life that will ensure them to be on an equal footing with anyone else in the world. They are smart, they are confident, they do not require dole or charity. They take sure steps today without fear, without inhibition, for they hold in their hand the power of education.
We start with an assumption that child also knows something. Child sometimes knows better than all of us put together. But how do we make the child understand that she knows better than all of us, or she has some knowledge? And how do we give a platform for her to express her knowledge so that she can take it forward from there, and then where teacher acts as a facilitator. You can see here, now we have these are our children. You can see all of them are children of coolies and rickshaw pullers, and then some of them are orphans. And for example, this boy got All India 534 rank, and then this boy for the first time we have sent a son of an agricultural laborer into Nalsar. Nalsar is one of the most prestigious institutions in law in Hyderabad. So this boy got passed CLAT, where sometimes the bureaucrat children find it very difficult to get into Nalsar, but this guy he could get into Nalsar. And then similarly you have 3 girls getting into English and Foreign Language University, and this boy he is a son of an agricultural laborer from Mahbubnagar district, and then he got bronze medal in Asian Yoga Championship. And the girls you can see in the here. So earlier our girls used to they used to have low self-esteem, and then getting forcibly married to someone who is disproportionately ill-educated. And such girls, now today you can see these girls got into one of the popular private universities, that is Ajim Premji University, that too in open category.
This year alone, for 15,000 vacancies in these institutions, over 90,000 applications were received. Such is the power of evidence-based education that is also becoming a powerful tool in social transformation. Today, dynamic leaders, thinkers, prominent citizens take pride in visiting these schools. Thousands of children graduating from these institutions are excelling in their choice of vocation, the limits of achievement far surpassing all imagination. landmarks and history becoming a norm of the day. The youngest girl in the world to scale the highest peak on earth is Purna, a student of this institution. For all those crusaders like Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, S.R. Shankaran, and so many others who fought for centuries for an equitable world, this government initiative is making all their dreams come true. Through education, a community that was denied all basic rights is liberating itself from imposed inferiority, rising high to avail all opportunities, not only defying gravity, but racing to infinity and beyond.